Ecoclean Mankato Cleaning Intro, Clean and Gleam for floors. Tub and tile for bathrooms. Mellow Magic Strong Degreaser kitchen mostly. Tough and Tender multi-purpose. Clear Power windows and mirrors. Rags. That first blue brush is for the bathrooms. The orange kitchen, second blue brush, vents and blinds. You got your razor blade, putty knife, magic eraser, non-scratch blue scratchy. Your SOS pad is next, silver scratchy, and gloves. Bathtub, you've got your tub and tile there squirting on the side around the fixtures, and then we're going to apply the magic eraser. If you need something more abrasive, you can use the blue non-scratchy. After doing that, you can see how much is removed. That is soap scum and other types of buildup. Always start from the top, and the ledge is the best place to start, along with this shower spout. Dust and such collects up there, getting around all the seams of the fixtures and on the fixtures themselves. Again, using tub and tile as well as the blue scratchy or the magic eraser and a cloth. See all that buildup? That needs to get removed. On a rare occasion, you can use the blue SOS pad. That is the round pad, but it can only be used if the tub is yellowed, which indicates that it's very old. Here you see caulking, and that needs to get the dirt removed. Toilet tabs, please remove all of that yucky gunk out of there. This is the blue brush for the bathrooms. You can use other tools or other the cloth there. Just remember that you have used it in the bathroom. Here again, we've got some more buildup. I'm just highlighting some problem areas that come across often and are definitely unsightly for the new renter that just paid a lot of money to move in. So please make sure you remove that. Under the bowl, wiping that down, it's forgotten sometimes. You've got the side here. What is that called again? Here's the seam that is also usually filled with buildup. And then you've got, again, the stool itself, where I'm going to point out that long line of residue. Just showing the other side. Here's the inside of the bowl. You do need to get a cloth or a brush underneath there. Remove mineral buildup from faucets with your SOS pad, brush, cloth. Here's the seam of the sink, the drain, and anywhere where two pieces of material meet, like those crevices right there. In the drawers, you have all these ledges. They need to get brushed and wiped out, making sure to get that track, all the corners, and oftentimes in the very back, people miss those crumbs back there. They need to, if the drawer pulls out, dump it out, put it back in. If you don't want to do that, go ahead and use your brush and a cloth. Soak surfaces like a sink with water or product. Oftentimes go work somewhere else for 2 minutes, come back, it's going to come off way faster. There's your tub and tile. This video does not do justice as far as quality goes, but giving you the gist of the idea and the concept. Right here you see the overflow valve. That also needs to be paid attention to and cleaned. Please wipe handles, especially the grime behind them. If a renter is moving in and finds that behind there, yuck, we don't want that. On the cleaning sheet provided to you during our training in person, you'll notice edging for the floor. And as you see, I just went along the edge of the floor right there. There's usually tons of buildup. So this is needing to be done on your hands and knees, and a cloth will remove it. Sometimes a putty knife is needed because there's so much buildup. Use your vent blind brush to get this vent clean. If it's stubborn dust with grease, you need to put your putty knife with a cloth over it and some strong product first soaking on that vent, and then you'll successfully get it removed. It's tedious, but totally worth it. Window sills and ledges need to be brushed out and then wiped with a cloth. Sometimes you're going to need to put water or product on that cloth to remove everything. Kitchen tips, you have tough and tender, cloth over the putty knife. You can double the cloth over the putty knife to have more resistance to get into these oven slats to get it all nice and clean. Mellow Magic, the strong degreaser, that's best for inside the oven. Spraying it down really well, letting it soak 5 to 10 minutes. You're cleaning somewhere else, come back. You can pull those iron grates out and let them soak into the tub with hot water and maybe a little Mellow Magic. Continue with the glass there. Pretty soon it's going to get closed. Let it soak. Soaking is so essential for this job. It allows you to go faster and extend our energies to go much farther. This is what you call the broiler drawer. As you can see, wow, there's a lot of stuff underneath there. That all has to come out super far in the back. You'll have to get there around the feet of the oven. Those are called the feet. And get a brush in there, a cloth, any tool that you can get to get underneath and get all that. Now that our oven has soaked with Mellow Magic, we've got a putty knife, and next I'll use a silver scratchy. It doesn't look effective because I can't put my muscle into it while holding my phone. And you'll see that you can use a fresh razor blade only on a inside glass oven surface. And then you can actually finish off with a magic eraser, and then you'll have to wipe with a fresh microfiber cloth. Soak the inside of a microwave while staying busy somewhere else for even just 2 to 5 minutes. You can use that multi-purpose tough and tender, and then come back to it and it'll wipe right out of there. Next here you have the SOS pad. It's really good for getting that tannish, brownish hue out of the sinks. It can be used for other surfaces as well. It shouldn't scratch any surface. It might do fine scratching on a brand new tub or on a window. So you wouldn't obviously use it on a window, but also not on a new tub, not on stainless steel refrigerator, stainless steel, but you can use it on the inside of a sink like I am right now. I'm going into all those seams. You can also use a brush. You can also use a lot of different things to get into these crevices. Please roll out the refrigerator from the wall and sweep and mop under there. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff. Get all the sides, including the back, there, on top, and then I have some additional things to point out for the refrigerator as well. Those are rubber seals. They need to be wiped out or using a dry brush. It goes all the way around the refrigerator as well as the freezer. To clean the freezer, leave the freezer door open for maybe 5 minutes, and then it will warm up enough for you to apply product and it won't freeze up on you while you wipe it out. Here's some more rubber seals, and they just need to be wiped out. This apartment's pretty clean, so it's hard to see how bad it can get. Here you have more seams and small gaps. Those vents down there also need to be cleaned with a putty knife and a cloth over it. Use a brush if needed to get fine details on the outside of the dishwasher, as well as see here the seams. You can use a brush, you can use magic eraser, and your tough and tender, which is your multi-purpose. Those rubber seals get full of usually white and all sorts of color of gunk. Wipe those out. Clear power is for mirrors and windows. Make sure that you do use a new cloth so you don't leave any streaking, as well as using your eyes up and down at different angles to ensure that from all angles it looks great. The rubber seal inside of a dryer right here can get full of lint. A brush might take it off, but most likely you'll have to apply product or water to a cloth and wipe it off really good right there. The tight areas of a washer dispenser can be cleaned with a brush and cloth with product. Clean baseboards with cloth and product or a broom if you can get by with it. Use a brush, magic eraser, cloth, and product to get these light switches and outlets cleaned.
Woohoo, you're done! The rest of the training I have for you will be done in person. So thanks so much for watching, and see you soon!